Hi. In this video, we'll be going over the Jedi Council in Star Wars canon. The Council has had a number of roster changes throughout its timeline, and this can be seen in material like the TV show, The Clone Wars, as well as in the High Republic material, and books like Dooku, Jedi Lost and Master and Apprentice. I myself have been trying to remember who all has been on the Council, so I thought the best way to learn that would be to make a video on it. The Jedi Order are the guardians of peace and justice in the Republic and the galaxy. For thousands of generations, they influenced the galaxy with their heroic actions and sage-like wisdom, utilizing the mystical power known as the Force. Such a large-scale and powerful institution requires oversight, however. While the Jedi maintained temples from which to conduct their business across the galaxy, their main headquarters was located on Coruscant. While it was not the first Jedi temple ever constructed, it was certainly one of the biggest. From a tower located at the top of this grand temple, the Jedi High Council managed the Jedi as a whole. The Jedi High Council was a group of 12 respected Jedi Masters, chosen for their devotion to the Order and the light side of the Force, as well as for their wisdom. The Council also had oversight, being led by one or more of their members who had been elected by the rest of the Council. These elected members served as the Masters of the Order. Throughout the course of its existence, the High Council has had an ever-changing roster of Jedi Masters that served for an undefined amount of time. During the High Republic era of the Galactic Republic, about 200 years before the events of the Phantom Menace, Jedi Masters Yoda, Yarael Poof, and Oppo Rancisis were already on the Council. Other members during this time period included Pra Tre Veter, La Rue, Rana Kant, Stellan Gios, Adampo, and Terry Rosason. Another member seen serving on the Council during this time was the Togruta, Jorah Mali. However, she died fighting the Marauder group known as the Nile, as seen in the book Light of the Jedi, and her spot on the Council was given to Rai Ki Saka. After the era of the High Republic, Council members included Eula Braylon, Jor Aerith, and Gretz Droom, as seen in the audiobook Dooku, Jedi Lost. Jor Aerith was actually Gretz Droom's Jedi Master, so either Jor is a really good Jedi teacher, or there is some form of Jedi nepotism going on here. Actually, speaking of nepotism, Eula Braylon eventually lost her position on the Council because she had been keeping her son's existence a secret and helping him with his illegal activities. Her son was a Jedi as well. Other Jedi that were elevated to the Council were Jedi Masters Jocasta Nu, Tera Sinube, and Pauli Depatian. All three of these Jedi eventually stepped down from the Council, but continued to serve the Order through other means. Jocasta Nu, for example, maintained the Jedi archives, while Tera Sinube went on to train younglings. When Master Pauli Depatian motioned to retire, the Jedi High Council actually began considering Jedi Master Qui-Gon Jinn as his replacement, who at the time had been training Obi-Wan Kenobi. This can be seen in the Master and Apprentice novel. Qui-Gon Jinn's master, Dooku, as well as Dooku's friend, Sifo Dyas, both held positions on the Council at one point as well. Dooku eventually left the Order when he became disillusioned with it and returned to his homeworld of Sereno. But Sifo Dyas maintained his position on the Council until he was removed. As detailed in both Attack of the Clones and the Clone Wars TV show, Sifo Dyas was convinced that the Republic would soon become involved in a war. While the rest of the Council dismissed his claims and voted him off the Council, Sifo Dyas went in secret to commission an army from the Kaminoans. The Jedi never heard from him again. At this point in the timeline, the Council is comprised of people seen in the prequel films. During the events of the Phantom Menace, Yoda is still on the Council after all this time, and is joined by Masters Mace Windu, Plo Koon, Ki Adi Mundi, and Saesee Tiin. These four maintain their positions on the Council for the next 13 years, appearing throughout the prequel films and the Clone Wars TV show. Other Jedi that served the Council during the events of the Phantom Menace include longtime members Yarael Poof and Alporan Sissus, as well as Yaddle, Evan Piel, Adi Gallia, Depa Billaba, and Eth Koth. In Attack of the Clones, 10 years later, the roster has slightly changed. Alporan Sissus still served on the Council, but Yarael Poof unfortunately died in between these two films and was replaced by Coleman Trebor. Fellow member of Yoda's species Yaddle had also stopped serving on the Council, leaving her spot open for Shak Ti. During the events of the film, however, Coleman Trebor was killed at the Battle of Geonosis by notorious bounty hunter Jango Fett. His spot on the Council was eventually taken by Kit Fisto. Throughout the events of the Clone Wars, many Jedi were killed, including several members of the Jedi High Council. By the time we get to Revenge of the Sith, Evan Piel and Adi Gallia have both been killed, being replaced by Obi-Wan Kenobi and Stas Ali. Additionally, Eth Koth and Depa Billaba both stepped down from the Council for different reasons. Depa remained with the Order and chose to focus on training her Padawan, Caleb Dume, while Eth Koth left the Order and settled down with a family on another planet. Eth Koth was succeeded by Agen Kolar on the Council, and Depa Billaba's position was filled by Coleman Kaj. It's unclear why Alporan Sissus left the Council, but his position was eventually filled by Anakin Skywalker at the request of Supreme Chancellor Palpatine, making Skywalker the first Jedi Knight to be given a spot on the High Council. And then they all died. Order 66 happened, the Council fell apart, and Yoda and Obi-Wan Kenobi went into hiding, while Anakin Skywalker became Darth Vader. Okay, I believe that's everyone so far in canon. I may have missed some people. I'm not completely caught up on the High Republic era, but I still wanted to include those that I have read, which admittedly so far is just wave 1 of the books and comics. If there is anyone else that I missed, please let me know. As usual, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video.